Mo kí gbogbo yín, gbogbo ọmọ odù tó dá wà, gbogbo ọmọ káàárọ̀ oòjíire bí. Mi ò ní wáyé tiẹ̀ ní fi mí ṣàwátì. Pẹ̀lú ògo Ọlọ́run, pẹ́pẹ́ lowú sí ilé arọ́. Àtẹ̀pẹ́lẹsẹ̀ tẹ̀nà. Àlùgbọ́ àlùtọ́ ni gbà á lò pẹ́ àti mí àtẹ̀yìn kájọ pé fúnra wa kánrin kése. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọmọ káàárọ̀ oòjíire bí ẹ súnmọ́ bí, pàápàá jùlọ ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà lókè òkun. Ọ̀rọ̀ nípa àwọn gbájúẹ̀ tí wọ́n ń talẹ̀, tí wọ́n ń talé, tí wọ́n ń rí àwọn èèyàn jẹ tán láwọn èèyàn jìbìtì. Ó ní mo fẹ́ sọ. Èèyàn wa kan wọ́n tó lò ní jìbìtì yìí. Owó onírú owó oníyọ̀, owó orí ń ta mí orí ń ro mí. Lókè òkun, fáìmọye ọdún. Kẹ́yìn ó sì wá rò wípé ilé làbọ̀ sinmi oko kọ́kọ́ akẹ́ran. Kẹ́yìn ó wò wípé bọ́kọ́ bá roko, ọkọ̀ àdarí wálé, àdá àroko àdá àdẹ̀yìn bọ̀. Bọ́kọ̀ ròkun tọ́rọ̀ sà yóò padà sílé búté. Ọ̀dà o, bá a bá wá ṣe tán tá a fẹ́ padà lé. Torí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn èèyàn tó rìnrìn àjò lọ ìlú òkè òkun. Àìtó ńlọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ bá lọ. Àwọ̀ kájúlù tàbí ìhà yín ò tó. Bí n bá pọ̀ òkè rajà, Ọlọ́run ọba mi lè ṣèyanu kókèlè ọpọ́n lórí tó bó ṣe yẹ kó pọ́n lórí torí pé ọjọ́ orí ò dúró. Òǹkà tí ń kájọ́ orí ẹ̀dá kò sinmi. Bílẹ̀ tí ń sú tilẹ̀ mọ́. Lọ́jọ́ tá jẹ́ èèyàn ń súnmọ́ wa, bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ tá kù láyé náà ń súnmọ́ wa. 20 ọdún sásìkò yìí, ó níye ọdún tí ẹ jẹ́, ó níye ọdún tí mo jẹ́, ó ní bójú yín ṣeré, ó ní bójú mi ṣeré. 20 ọdún míì tí ń bọ̀, yóò ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe rí, yóò ní bí n ó ṣe rí o. Lélẹ̀ tó túmọ̀ sí wípé ìgbésí ayé ẹ̀dá kò ṣẹlẹ̀ ìtọ́kan Ọlọ́run ọba mi ń bẹ̀. Bá a wáyé tá a ṣe rere kọ̀ọ̀kan lọ́hun. Àwáyé àsìkò òkú kọ̀ọ̀kan lọ́hun. Àwáyé aráyé gbé kọ̀ọ̀kan lọ́hun. Àwáyé àráyé gbé kọ̀ọ̀kan lọ́hun. Abímọ kọ̀ọ̀kan lọ́hun. Akọ́lé kọ̀ọ̀kan lọ́hun. Àkọ́lé kọ̀ọ̀kan lọ́hun. Àbímọ kọ̀ọ̀kan lọ́hun. Alówó kọ̀ọ̀kan lọ́hun. Àlówó kọ̀ọ̀kan lọ́hun. Ìgbésí ayé ẹ̀dá ń bẹ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀dá. Orí ọmọ bùsùn, àtàrí ọmọ bùgbé, orí ìbámọ bùsùn. Ojoojúmọ́ ni ìbámọ tún bẹ̀ ṣe. Kí má fọ̀rọ̀ lẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀. Arákùnrin ọ̀rẹ́ mi yìí ni wọ́n lù ní jìbìtì, orílẹ̀-èdè Amerika wọ́n fi ṣe bùgbé. Ẹni tó lù ní jìbìtì, Èkìtì kan náà jọ ni wọ́n. Wọ́n lẹ́gbà méjì kì í jara wọ́n yàn, Èkìtì méjì ló jara wọ́n yàn yìí. Ẹ gbé jìbìtì èlò. 20 million naira lówó òdókòwò ẹni yìí. Ntọ́ yẹ kó jẹ́ yóò ti máa súnmọ́ bíi 40 million naira. Ìwé àdéhùn wọn ń bẹ lọ́wọ́ mi. Ìwé ilé ẹjọ́ ń bẹ lọ́wọ́ mi. Gbogbo ẹ̀rí tí mo nílò pátápátá ló wà lọ́wọ́ mi. Fídíò tí wọ́n fi lu onítọ̀ ní jìbìtì ó ń bẹ lọ́wọ́ mi. Fídíò tó onítọ̀ ń ṣe, wọ́n ti sunkún odidi géńdé Ọlọ́run. Yáà. Àwọn sì gbìyànjú. Ìdí ni pé wọ́n gbìyànjú débi pé kán tó lè kówó kalẹ̀, wọ́n délé ẹjọ́. Bó ló ṣe wá ṣẹlẹ̀ kí ló wá dé? Débi pé ilẹ̀ tárákùnrin yìí gbé kalẹ̀ tó lòun ń tà, àsóhùn kọ́ ló nílẹ̀. Àṣekọ̀sán ó fó nílẹ̀. Wọ́n tún láwọn ò ní kówó lé àfi táwọn bá rí ilẹ̀ fún collateral 2 hectares. Ó tún fún wọn ní 2 hectares. Àsóhùn tún kọ́ ló ní. Ẹ farabalẹ̀ bí ìyàwó tó fọwọ́ bẹ̀ dájọ́ máa ń mọ gé pépèpé ni kí n má bàa lo àkókò tó pọ̀. Nínú tí máànù yìí sẹ́ǹdì sí mi, ẹ jẹ́ kí n kọ́kọ́ play voice note yìí ná.
Receipt méjì tí mo sẹ́ǹdì yìí, ibi tí ó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ nìyí tí àwọn ọmọ ìfẹ́ introduce pé kí wọ́n ra lẹ̀. sí àwọn real estate property wọn. Wọ́n á ní pé àfi ìlera lọ pé ọ̀gá wọn gangan ni mo máa rí kí n tó lè bá anybody sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ilẹ̀. Wọ́n fi wá introduce mi sí. So wọ́n á ní pé ilẹ̀ yẹn ibi tí ó ṣe collateral fún 20 million ó ní real estate tó fẹ́ fi ṣe sádó kankan wọ́n ti ń rà pé kí wọ́n rà lára ẹ̀. Mo wá ra méjì receipt ilẹ̀ méjèèjì tí mo rà lára ẹ̀ nìyẹn. Ètò sáfà tí mo wá rà lẹ́tọ́ ló wá di pé ó fẹ́ lẹ́yìn pé ó lè wọlé sí ọ̀pẹ lálẹ́ ló wá fi introduce mi sí real estate investment tó fi ń gba gbogbo owó yẹn lọ́wọ́ mi pé ó máa fún investment. So those are the two receipts of ilẹ̀ yẹn àti ilé méjèèjì tí mo ra ẹ̀gan náà mi ò rí kankan lára ẹ̀. Kò sí allocation kankan anywhere, kò sí ilẹ̀ kankan anywhere. Ilẹ̀ méjèèjì ilé tí mo kọ́kọ́ rà. Then investment rẹ̀ náà kò release ilẹ̀, kò release collateral tó fi dúró fún ilẹ̀ yẹn. Kò dẹ̀ release owó náà.
Okay. Now, ayábẹ́lì ọ̀bẹ́ṣẹ́ first note tí wọ́n send sí mi nìyẹn láti ṣàlàyé briefly. Ẹja kọ́ sáré padà sókè. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí àlàyé tí wọ́n ṣe, ẹ bá mi farabalẹ̀ gbọ́, tí wọ́n send sí mi ní ṣísẹ̀ntẹ̀lé bí mo ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ pé kán narrate bí nǹkan yẹn ṣe ṣẹlẹ̀ fún mi. Ká lè mọ̀nà tá gbégbà ká mọ̀ owó tá fi jẹ́. Múmú mọ́ra tì. Now, on the 26th of September, Mr. Ayobami Adeyemi approached me for an investment opportunity available in his company. Màá lo picture ẹni yẹn o. Do you know pọ́nítọ̀ ń gbàpò tí ìbò gómìnà nípínlẹ̀ Èkìtì lọ́dún 2022? Owó jìbìtì tó lù, àwọn èèyàn tó rí ní Kajiyán, gbogbo owó tó gbàjọ ó fẹ́ fi du gómìnà. Ẹ mú kàlẹ̀ tó kẹ́ mú tọmọ. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà lábúrọ̀dù kẹ́ tó invest owó yín sórí àràlé ní Nàìjíríà, ẹ wà very very careful o. Owó ò dùn láti rí o, iṣẹ́ ò dùn láti ṣe o. Kẹ́nìkan tó wá dédé kówó ọgbọ́ àtú tàbí kẹ́nìkan wá gba owó lọ́wọ́ èèyàn kó ní lọ́kàn wípé òun ti ṣe òun ti mú jẹ. Pẹ̀lú ìrètí pé báwọn bá lọ ilé ẹjọ́ náà ń bí nǹkan sọ náà ni pé èèlò ló fẹ́ máa san, ìgbà mélòó ló fi san. Tí wọ́n wá sówó di kélekèle, wọ́n ti gbéra wọn lọ kóòtù. Arákùnrin yóò tí ì san kankan. Ilẹ̀ wọn ò rí, owó wọn ò rí padà. Ó sì ló ń fẹ́ du gómìnà. Ẹ farabalẹ̀. On the 26th of September, Mr. Ayobami Adeyemi approached me for an investment opportunity available in his company. Ilẹ̀ ni wọ́n rà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀. Because ó fi fídíò kan síwájú ẹ jẹ́ n kọ́kọ́ wo fídíò yẹn. Bá wá fídíò kékeré yẹn, fídíò bí ilé yẹn, estate yẹn, kọ́kọ́ bá ń fi sí. Já kọ́kọ́ wo fídíò tán fi, bóyá kò ní jẹ̀wọ́ náà, bóyá kò lè jèmí náà, ọ̀yá. Fídíò tán fi ránṣẹ́ sí wọn lélẹ̀ o pé estate táwọn fẹ́ kọ́ Oak Estate l'Ado-Ekiti bó ṣe máa rí leléyìí tí wọ́n kọ́kọ́ ní káwọn ra 2 plot ń bẹ̀, receipt plot méjèèjì ń bẹ ń bí, agreement plot méjèèjì ń bẹ ń bí. Aṣárákùnrin yóò ralẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ àwọn tó nílẹ̀, àṣé ọ̀sánwó fáwọn tó nílẹ̀. Lẹ́yìn ẹ̀ ló tún wá sọ wípé ó dá o kí wọ́n wá ṣe investment, estate investment lórí ilẹ̀ yìí. Àwọn ọmọ báwọn èèyàn kọ́lé, àwọn ọmọ báwọn èèyàn ṣe lé. So tán bá invest iye báyìí ni wọ́n gbà ní interest lóṣooṣù lọ́dọọdún àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Ó tàn wọ́n tí wọ́n fi invest 10 million naira. Ìgbà tó yá ló ní ká increase sí 20 million naira. Níbi tí wàhálà ti yá só bábù nù. So Mr. Ayobami Adeyemi approached me for an investment opportunity available in his company. Below was what he sent to me by WhatsApp on 28 September. 1 million to start. 2, additional 1 million every month until 10 million. Ńgbà tí wọ́n ti ralẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ tán sanwó cash, ó ti fọkàn sí pé owó rogún bí ẹni ìlówó lọ́wọ́. Látàrí èyí kó wọ́n wọlé sí wọn lára. Additional 1 million naira every month until 10 million. 3.5% interest rate. Ìyẹn náà wo wípé owó tá a kó lọ́wọ́ kí láǹfààní ẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ àfowó dókòwò kó wọ́n máa ṣiṣẹ́ fún ni. èrè tí bá ń wọlé náà láàrin ọdún kan, ọdún méje, ọdún mẹ́ta, ọdún mẹ́rin, ọdún márùn-ún títí dìgbà tá a fi wálé yóò tọ́ náà dání, yóò tó nǹkan kan ṣe. Nǹkan fi wọ kíní lélẹ̀ o. 4. Yearly renewal. 5. In case of withdrawal, capital and interest is paid at the end of the period provided there is minimum of 90 days notice. Ọ̀dà ò bẹ́ẹ̀ bá fẹ́ ṣe mọ́ o, ẹ kàn fún wa ní, ẹ jẹ́ ká mọ̀ oṣù mẹ́ta síwájú owó tẹ́ fi dókòwò àti èlé orí ẹ̀ á san gbogbo ẹ̀ lápapọ̀ láì ní yín jẹ. 6. Collateral has to be an authentic liquidation. 7. The collateral has to be a minimum of double the investment. So I involved Mr. Soji, a distant relative who is a lawyer, to help review the MOU paperwork together. His lawyer sent His lawyer sent and amend accordingly so as to help secure the 2 hectares of land at Ado-Ekiti behind CBN, which purportedly belonged to Mr. Ayobami. Àwọn sọ pé káwọn tó invest, káwọn tó máa kówó lẹ̀, there must be a collateral. Ó mú lọ́ọ̀yà tiẹ̀ kalẹ̀, àwọn náà mú lọ́ọ̀yà tiwọn kalẹ̀. Bí wọn ò ṣe wá mọ̀ wípé fake document ní gbogbo document tán kó jọ, eléyìí ni ò yé mi o. Because at the end of the day, ngbà wọn wà lọ wọn wà bọ̀ rí pé ilẹ̀ tó fi ṣe collateral gangan òǹkọ́ ló ní. Jìbìtì wá lù wọ́n. Ẹ wá ní when I was done investing 10 million on 3rd of December 2012. Ọjọ́ ti pẹ́ o. He threw another bait to me to increase it to 20 million at 5% interest per month. He sent me the message below referencing the above. Sir, I quote, "Sir, according to Mr. Owolabi Olufisayo, herein referred to as our client, on whose behalf we write this letter to you, the loan is increasing to 20 million naira, which will therefore necessitate an altercation on the face of the agreement earlier drafted as regards to the interest rate and the collateral. You are hereby informed that the interest rate is 5% láti 3.5%. Ó increase sí 5%. Sórí tí ní ò ní wú, ṣénu tí ní ò ní dùn, ṣé ẹ̀ ní kówó kalẹ̀. Of the money borrowed, that bracket 20 million naira. My total investment with him is 20 million naira. He started defaulting paying the agreed interest since the end of March. Accumulated interest by the end of the month will be 3 million naira, making a total of 23 million naira with head. Ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ díẹ̀, owó àbúlà la fi ṣàbúlà lejò. Nínú owó tán san fún káríwọ́ mọ́ bá tètè bẹ̀rẹ̀, yóò san interest díẹ̀. Láti December sí March, ńgbà ó di March ni àròyé bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní ọ̀sán nǹkan kan mọ́. Wọ́n ní gbogbo owó tó yẹ kó jẹ́ interest rate ó wá accumulate sí 23 million naira. That is, tá a bá ro 23 million naira mọ́ investment rate á jẹ́ 43 million naira. Kéèyàn ó gbé léyìn lọ́wọ́ ẹnìkan, kéèyàn ó sì rọ̀gbọ̀kú kó fọkàn balẹ̀. Kó máa mumi tútù kọ́kàn rẹ̀ ó sì máa tutù dò lórí owó olówó. Kó tún wá ní ìgbéraga pé òun fẹ́ dupò gómìnà ní sẹ́mi ìpínlẹ̀. Torí pé ẹni tó jẹ lówó, àwọn tó orin níkajiyàn wọn ò sí ní Nàìjíríà, òkè òkun wọn wà. I approached him after 2 months default to refund my investment or relinquish the collateral. He cunningly declined. Ọ̀dà o, lẹ́yìn oṣù méjì tí ò ti sanwó, dákun ọ̀rẹ́ wa, bá ń gbówó mi tí mo fi dókòwò. Tàbí ká gbàgbé ilẹ̀ hectare méjì tó fi ṣe collateral. Ó ní rárá, kàn mọ́ ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. It may also interest you, that is, in tán ṣàlàyé fún mi, it may also interest you to know that he sold 2 parcels of land for me at the same Ado-Ekiti. I will send copies of the purchase agreement to you too. Wọ́n ti send díẹ̀ sí mi, ó wà lọ́wọ́ mi. I will be glad if you can represent me and use your expertise if there are possible means to take over the land and the other 2 parcels of land is sold to me with immediate effect. I am giving you a go-ahead to reach out to him if need be and hear his own side of the story. Here is his number: +234 813 779 6460. I will really like the issue treated with utmost urgency. Thanks so much, sir. Mwani, above is the video of the Ado-Ekiti estate he sent to me for his purported real estate ongoing project. Multiply. Above is the letter I wrote to the EFCC over the matter. Ó wà lọ́wọ́ mi. Above is the initial 10 million contract. Ó wà lọ́wọ́ mi. Above is the letter with which he sued me to court for demanding for my money. But it was fake because my lawyer confirmed it wasn't properly filed. So it is not legit. Màá play yẹn náà. Kíní àwọn document yẹn bá ń play yẹn náà. Dúró náà. Ó yá kọ́kọ́ bá ń play yẹn náà ká tó wá wo fídíò máa nìyí gangan. Àwọn ibi tí document yẹn wà bá ń play báwọn. So ìwé ẹ̀kọ́ tùrẹ́ o àwọn agreement wọn lélẹ̀ o tán fi ra lẹ̀ o mọ̀ ṣe gbowó ni 1.2 million credited making 19.2 million naira balance 800k wọ́n dẹ̀ ti san 800k yẹn nísàlẹ̀ ó wá ní good evening sir, yes sir, confirmed and received sir. Ó wá ní good morning, okay, 20 million completed, please confirm. Ó wá lóhun ti confirm ẹ̀, that was 2014. In line with our new agreement, a total of 20 million have been invested, and from February, the interest rate is 5% monthly. Thank you, sir. The 5 million each day, I clocked 20 million, which is the 14th. That was why I made concerted. Okay, bọ́n ṣe sanwó nìyẹn o. Bọ́n ṣe sanwó nù o. Bá ń pọ̀ sẹ̀ bá ń ná o. Bá ń padà sẹ́yìn díẹ̀. Kindly find below January breakdown. Bọ̀bọ́ yẹn ló kọ́ o. Ayobami Adeyemi gangan ni o. Good day, sir. Kindly find below January breakdown. A total of 16 million naira as at 02/12/2023 was rolled over into the new month, and the total sum of 4 million naira was received in the month January. 1021 16 million naira. Interest rate 3.5. Accumulated fún 30 days 560,000 naira. Nbo ni o ti rí 2,081 1 million naira. Interest rate 3.5. Accumulated tó máa jẹ́ lóṣù kan 26,000 naira per 22 days. 3 17,1 1 million naira. Interest rate 3.5 million naira. Èyí tó yẹ kó jẹ́ lóṣù kan 20,000 naira. 4 14,1 a month 2 million naira. Interest rate 3.5 million naira. Owó tó yẹ kó jẹ́ per 16 days 37,333 naira. Total 643,333 naira, approximately 644,000 naira. Kindly pursue and reverse NB in line with our new agreement. A total of 20 million have been invested, and from January the interest rate is at 5% monthly. Já wojú ọ̀daràn. Ọ̀gbẹ́ni náà lélẹ̀ o. Ayobami Adeyemi òun náà lélẹ̀ yìí o. Ẹni tó lu àwọn ẹni ẹlẹ́ni jìbìtì lélẹ́yìí, because mo kọ́kọ́ béèrè lọ wọn kọ́ mọ̀ jẹ́ pé picture ló fi sí profile ní kìíní iṣẹ́ ẹ ti meet ẹ̀ rí wọ́n láwọn ti meet ẹ̀ rí ó má wọn lọ sórí ilẹ̀ yẹn. So òun náà lélẹ́yìí Adeyemi Ayobami Samuel, President Adeyemi Ayobami, òun lélẹ́yìí Director Company at Burgion Homes Nigeria Limited, studied at University of Ado-Ekiti, UNAD, went to Air Force Secondary School Kaduna, lives in Abuja, Nigeria. Ó yá jẹun mọ́ jẹ́ wọn lọ. Olélẹ́yìí ó kájú ẹ̀ 2022. Ẹgbẹ́ onígbàálẹ̀ tí ẹ ní kí lorúkọ ẹ̀ Reforms, Innovation and Economic Reformry vote Adeyemi Ayobami Samuel for Governor Ekiti State. Wow. Àwọn èèyàn ní gọ́ọ̀tì gan ṣá. Now ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ o ẹ̀yin mùtúmù wà kó tó di pé mo tẹ̀síwájú ẹ jẹ́ á wo fídíò tí màá nìyí gangan ṣe fúnra lára wọn. God bless you. Ẹ jẹ́ á wo fídíò yìí.
This is Bumi Wolabi. What I intend to share today is actually very critical. It's very critical because of the implications, not just to me alone, but to so many other people who have become or may become victims of Nigeria scammers and fraudsters. The reason this is very important is because among the several experiences I've had over time, I have this very particular personal experience that has become a court case right now. Sometimes, I think it was last year, I met with some group of persons who were advertising land sales in Ado. I picked interest, but because I was a little careful, and I told them that I wouldn't want to deal with them. I would want to deal with their MD, so that I can know that whatever I'm doing directly from the source. And of course, they linked me up with the MD, and the guy got to talk to me about what they were doing. Of course, I was interested. I've always been interested in real estate. And I bought two parcels of land from that company. I'll be mentioning the name of the company in my next video. And he later on, developed a relationship with me and was able to convince me to invest in his business. Of course, that has also been my interest, to have a sort of investment on grant. And I think that was just going to be reasonable. And, I bought into his rhetorics, and I started investing based on contractual agreement. He agreed to give me 3% interest on my capital every month. And that was quite reasonable. And so I invested to the tune of 10 million naira. And then after that investment, he convinced me again to jack up my investment to 20 million. And that was quite, quite enticing, because all along he was paying the interest, not knowing that it was just a bait. And so I invested 20 million naira with an interest of 5% every month. We did the legal agreement. I requested for collateral, and he used his purported landed property, the real estate landed property, as a collateral, which was quite reasonable. But unfortunately for me, the lawyer I employed to help me do the paperwork, because I was not around, did a very tacky job. And so eventually, when he started defaulting, I raised an alarm, and I was going after him to keep to the contract, to the agreement. But he failed. And the next thing I was going to see was a court letter suing me to court for making a demand for my hard-earned money. And so when I saw that, I, of course, had to hire a lawyer to respond to his lawsuit. Between February till date, my 20 million naira loan that capital that I invested in the company ought to have yielded additional 8 million. But unfortunately, this man has refused to pay since January or February was the last time he made payment. I think it was February ending that he made payment last. And up till now, he has refused to return or refund my money. After I've made an official request for him to make a refund of my money, he has refused to pay the interest, and he has taken me to court. Well, the saga continues, and I intend to do everything within my power to make sure that I collect my money from him. Of course, I'm going to go legal, and I believe very strongly that at some point, the law will catch up with him. In my next video, I will be mentioning his name. That's number one. Then number two, I will also be bringing out all the documents that he signed, the conversation that we had, the fake promises that he made. I will be posting everything online, and I will also be engaging some bloggers and some other people on social media to help me in a way make a statement in regards to this fraud that has happened. and then to also help put a little pressure on him to make payment that of my capital, and of course with the interest. For now, I want to leave it, at this point, but I'm coming back as I continue to pursue this case to make sure that it carves out every dime that he owes. The sad part of it is there are orphans that I sponsor to schools, that I pay their school fees. There are some widows also that I take care of from time to time, and some other less privileged people who's that I've taken up upon myself to use a portion of the proceed to be able to take care of them. Right now, I'm not just in that position, and those poor, less privileged orphans and widows are actually bearing the brunt of this. And that is why it has become very, very pertinent that I bring this to fore online. And I do hope that you will follow through this particular issue until I see the end of it. Well, this is one of the other ones that I'll be bringing.
Ẹ káàbọ̀ padà. Now, ọ̀rọ̀ Mr. Owólabí Olúbùnmi Olúfisáyọ̀ rèé o. Àwọn ni wọ́n ní kéèsì yìí. Ìwé eléyìí ó wá láti in the High Court of Justice, Ekiti State of Nigeria, in the Ado-Ekiti Judicial Division, holding at Ado-Ekiti, affidavit of ownership of land. I, Mr. Adeyemi Ayobami, male, Christian, Yoruba, Nigerian citizen of number 68, Ajilosun, beside UBA Ikere Road, Ado-Ekiti, do solemnly swear on oath as and state as follows: that one, that I am the deponent herein; two, that I am the bona fide owner of 2 hectares of land located at Ado-Ekiti, Ijamoro Road of New Ado-Ekiti Road, Ado-Ekiti, Ekiti State. 3, that I use the said 2 hectares of land as a security for a loan of sum of 10 million naira only from Mr. Owólabí Olúbùnmi Olúfisáyọ̀ for a period of 1 year. Affidavit tán ṣe ní ìgbà tán gbalẹ̀ o, that Mr. Owólabí Olúbùnmi Olúfisáyọ̀ shall take the ownership of the said land upon default for 6 days by the Prime Green Project and Innovation Limited. 5, that the said land is free from encumbrance, that this affidavit is needed for records and official purposes. 7, that I swear to this affidavit in good faith, believing same to be conscientiously true and correct in accordance with the Oaths Act. Signed, deponent. Swore at the High Court Registry this 30 days of 10/2023 before me, Commissioner for Oaths. Stamp one bell, signature one bell. So, oath fees paid. Stamp High Court of Justice, 29 November 2023, Ado-Ekiti, Ekiti State, Nigeria. So, ìwé tí wọ́n fi affidavit tí wọ́n fi ṣe kí lorúkọ ẹ̀ tí wọ́n fi ṣe collateral lélẹ́yìí. At the end of the day, oníbàárà mi wá rí pé ẹni gangan kọ́ ló nílẹ̀, ó di kí wọ́n gbalẹ̀ ńgbà tí òrówó san mọ́ ló di tíyan rere ló di gbọ́n. Now, ọ̀gbẹ́ni Ayobami Adeyemi náà sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀já gbọ́ nǹkan tó sọ bó ṣe sọ pé òun ò dáwó máàní yìí padà ẹ̀já gbọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu rẹ̀ gan.
A lot of plans that I've had, but the economic situation of the country is not still allowing things to work out as planned. But I have a plan, so I thought to share with you, see if it's okay by you, so we can work with it. So from June, I have some things that I've set up right now that should begin to mature from June. So from June, we intend to start making some payments to you from June. But for you to be assured of what we are saying, we intend to allocate, a plot for you in our estate in Abuja. So it will be in your custody. Then when we finish making the payment, we can retrieve the document back. So if that's okay by you, we can begin the documentation tomorrow. So that's what I thought too. I also spoke to Daddy Petua and mentioned it to him. He is here firsthand, can understand the economic situation of the country. So they asked me to discuss it with you so that we can begin documentation. That's what I tried to call you, sir.
Yeah, unfortunately, you will need to, whatever conversation you want to have, you will need to discuss with the EFCC. You will need to discuss with my lawyer, and we'll take it up from there. Because I don't trust you, I don't know you, I don't believe you, and we had an agreement in regards to 2 hectares of land in Ado that you use as collateral. Well over a year, you have not released the land, and you are keeping my money at the same time. It's another gross. To me, it's simply a fraud. It's simply a 419 a game that was played on me, and you played that game very neatly. I was afraid of it. I expressed my concern in our conversation, in our text messages of the wickedness of people like you who will come in sheep clothing and will fall prey into your hands, and boom, and that's it. So I would suggest two things: discuss with my lawyer whatever is it that you want to do, and then I'll get off your back, or discuss with the EFCC that you are paying the money back, and since that you pay my money with all the interest accrued is about 33 million naira now, or release the 2 hectares of land that we signed on in order to secure that loan. I told you that time I wouldn't release money for you without a collateral, if you remember very well. And you agreed that 2 hectares of your land in Ado real estate, that you would put that down as collateral. I asked for the documents, you gave excuses, I have all the information with me that you were not going to put that in my name. I told you that time, I said, put this in my name. In case anything goes wrong, I know you are sincere, I can hold on to that collateral. Unfortunately, you went away with my money. You went away with my with the collateral also, and you never go back to me until you saw that maybe I'm not playing, and I'm not playing. I'll get my money to the last cover. I'll go through every legal means possible to come after you to get my money. That's my goal. I have no personal issue with you than that my sweat, somebody sat on my sweat, my blood, my life, because a portion of my life was what I used to put that money together. I worked like Jackal. I told you, to put that money together, wasted my life putting that money together, and trusting the money in your hands, not knowing that it was a setup from your end. So unfortunate. So like I said, 2, maybe 3 options. Go ahead and clear my money and put that in my bank account, and that's the end of the case. Second option, go ahead and do the paperwork for the land. and also the 2 pieces of land, parcel of land I bought from you. Do the paperwork, and my attorney is in Ado there. You understand? You can talk to him, get all the paperwork done, release the land, and get your hands off it, and then we'll take it off from there. So it's just so sad. I express my
Okay,
fear
sir.
to
I
you.
don't. Your attorney that I know
Yeah.
cancel all the communication with him, canceled everything, and said you what was it that you used again?
Uh,
You fired him, whatever it is. So
yeah.
I don't know
You took me
if
to
there's
court.
another
You
person.
see, you took me to court, right? And your lawyer sent the paperwork to me. You took me to court in Abuja. Okay, we had a contract in Ado. You took me to Abuja because you know that that's not my terrain. The collateral was in Ado. That agreement was an Ado agreement, not Abuja. But you took me to court. What was my offense? That I borrowed you money and I was asking for my money. That was it. That was my offense. So I had to go and get a lawyer.
My
I had to go and
office,
get a lawyer. I had
my
to go and get
office,
a lawyer, and they responded
my
to your lawyer, to your whatever your suit, your lawsuit. My lawyer responded to it, and
nobody responded. Nobody responded to me. I didn't get any communication from anybody. I
oh,
don't know your lawyer. I don't know your lawyer, but nobody responded to me.
okay,
The person, there was some funny person that was calling from CBN. After he got the suit, he also disappeared.
okay,
So nobody reached out to me. Nobody responded to me. So I don't know if you have changed or I don't know the lawyer.
oh,
So if
okay,
you probably give
okay,
me his phone number,
yeah,
I will communicate with him or he calls me. But nobody responded to me. I don't see anybody
okay. I'll do that. No
responded to
problem.
me.
I'll send his number to you. Then you can talk to him. Whatever communication in terms of agreement has to involve a lawyer, so that
All right then.
you are safe
Thank
and
you.
safe. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, sir. Do have a good night, sir.
You too.
ẹ káàbọ̀ padà o ọ̀rọ̀ burúkú lẹ gbọ́ láti ẹnu ẹyẹ yìí o now mẹ́sẹ̀gì kan wà níbí tí Mr. Olúfisáyọ̀ àti ọ̀gbẹ́ni Ayọ̀bámi àbí Ayọ̀bámi Adéyẹmí tí wọ́n jọ sọ Ayọ̀bámi Adéyẹmí wọ́n béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ pé so when do you want my surveyor to come out? Hope you are not planning to keep my money and keep the collateral. When do you want my surveyor to come out this week? Ngbà tí ò nílẹ̀ kankan tó fẹ́ filẹ̀ ó wá ní I thought it's the money we are trying to get so we could pay it. Sir, all these threats of EFCC and media won't bring back the money. It will only prolong the matter unnecessarily and more funds will be wasted. Sir, I advise you, allow us to focus on getting the money rather than waste money unnecessarily. That was nígbà tí wọ́n threaten pé àwọn gbé ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ lọ sórí mídíà o. Lóòótọ́ ni wọ́n fi lọ EFCC. Lóòótọ́ ni EFCC gbé ìgbésẹ̀ ńgbà náà. Ṣùgbọ́n arákùnrin yóò yọjú. Ṣùgbọ́n lè tá a ṣe yìí a nígbàgbọ́ wípé àwọn èèyàn kan ń bẹ tí yóò mọ̀ ọ́n lẹ́kìtì. Ni mo fi ń rọ gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọmọ Èkìtì. Pàápàá jùlọ ẹ̀yin ọmọ ìyá mi ọmọ bàbá mi tí ń bẹ l'Ado-Ekiti. Tẹ́ ẹ mọ arákùnrin yìí ẹ bá mi pín kínní ikọ́ dọ̀dọ̀ rẹ̀ kó lè mọ̀ wípé ẹyẹlé ní ìtàn tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ adìẹ ṣe tán fẹ́ tàn án. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí nǹkan tí mo ń kà bọ̀, sir, I advise you allow us to focus on getting the money rather than waste money unnecessarily. Ó wá click lórí ọ̀rọ̀ tí wọ́n sọ pé hope you are not planning to keep my money and keep the collateral. Ó ní I am sorry you think about me in this manner, but I do not have such intentions. I will not only refund your money, but I will pay the interest today, sir. That means ọmọ pé oúnjẹ wọn lówó. Ó wá ní all I am trying to do is carry you along, but it looks like the more I do, the more angry you become. I am sincere and not a fraud. Ọ̀dà kẹsẹ̀ ní tàpá ọmọ èèyàn wo ni wọ́n kiri bọ̀ níkùn tí ò ní fàbínú yọ 43 million naira èèyàn kan bẹ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ọ̀wá ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ ń bínú yọ́ mọ̀ ọ̀rùn létí ẹ̀ ní inú ọmọ bí ni àkàndọ̀rọ̀ Awíkonko. Lórí eléyìí tí mo sọ yìí mo fẹ́ gbogbo ẹ̀yin èèyàn torí Ọlọ́run pàápàá jùlọ ẹ̀yin tí ẹ wà lókè òkun ẹ bá mi pín program yìí kì í ṣe nítorí tèmi o ṣùgbọ́n nítorí Mr. Olúbùnmi Owólabí Olúfisáyọ̀. Ẹ̀yin tí ẹ wà lókè òkun mọ bó ló ṣe rí kẹ́ ẹ tó tẹ̀lé owó jọ kẹ́nìkan tó wá gbà á lọ́sàn kan òru kan bẹ́ẹ̀ just like that kì í ṣe nǹkan tí yóò bá yàn lára mu. Mò ń bẹ̀ yín ni mò ń rọ̀ yín ni ẹ dákun ẹ bá mi pín program yìí ẹ jẹ́ kó délé kó dóko kó dẹ́sẹ̀ kó dọ̀nà jíjìn kó dé ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn tí wọ́n mọ arákùnrin Ayobami Adeyemi. Àánú Olódùmarè ò ní fi sílẹ̀ o iṣẹ́ yín ò ní dìṣẹ́ lágbára Ọlọ́run. Ó lè get back sí mi o ó sì mẹ́ni tó jẹ lówó kó get back sí wọn. Ntẹ́mi ń fẹ́ ntọ́ jẹ ìmí náà ni wípé kó sanwó padà fún lówó fàkátì kò bá sí wàhálà kankan mọ́. Ẹ like ẹ follow page mi lórí Facebook Awíkonko TV ẹ subscribe sí YouTube channel mi Awíkonko TV. Ẹ ní nǹkan pàtàkì tẹ́ fẹ́ kájọ sọ ẹ já sọ lórí WhatsApp +234 904 851 9362 +234 904 851 9362. Èdè àti àṣà ilẹ̀ káàrọ̀ òjìrì òní wọmi orílẹ̀-èdè ilẹ̀ káàrọ̀ òjìrì òní dàrú ìlú ẹnì kọ̀ọ̀kan wa yóò tòrò mẹ́nimẹ́ni àjùwàṣe o.
Awíkonko Development Fans Club ilé aláyọ̀ ilé wa. Awíkonko Development Fans Club ilé aláyọ̀ ilé wa. Ẹgbẹ́ tó dúró fún ìdàgbàsókè àti tẹ̀síwájú èdè àṣà àtún àjogúnbá ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. Ẹgbẹ́ tó fẹ́ ìrẹ́pọ̀ gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá tó tún gbé àṣà àti ṣe Yorùbá lárugẹ. Awíkonko Development Fans Club ilé aláyọ̀ ilé wa. Awíkonko Development Fans Club Worldwide ẹgbẹ́ tí kò rọ̀gbọ̀kú lé ìjọba ẹgbẹ́ tó dúró fún ìdàgbàsókè àti ìtẹ̀síwájú èdè àṣà àtún àjogúnbá ilẹ̀ Yorùbá pẹ̀lú àtìlẹ́yìn gbajúgbajà pèdèpèdè ní àkàndá ọ̀rọ̀ Awíkonko ẹgbẹ́ tó ń fẹ́ ìrẹ́pọ̀ gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá ẹgbẹ́ tó ń gbé àṣà àti ṣe Yorùbá lárugẹ ẹgbẹ́ tó dúró láti ṣàtìlẹ́yìn tó gbọngbọ́n fún àkàndá ọ̀rọ̀ Awíkonko àti àwọn ètò rẹ̀ káàkiri àgbáyé. Àǹfààní wà láti darapọ̀ mọ́ wa ẹ bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ lórí WhatsApp nìkan ẹ lè pè wá ẹ lè send text message tàbí voice note pẹ̀lú àwọn nọ́mbà wọ̀nyí +234 8053 270136 tàbí ààrẹ ẹgbẹ́ Adéolú Adékọ́lá lórí +170 48 91 2729. Awíkonko Development Fans Club Worldwide ilé aláyọ̀ nílé wa.
Yeah.